So we have 7 games to go in the league season and a cup semi-final as well to get us through to the end of the season. But we have been hit with some big injury news. So diving into the game, we're up to 9th. We're actually doing really well. 44 points from 31 games. 3 points off Tottenham in 7th in a European spot, which is just bonkers. We're 11 points off Arsenal in 5th, but Norwich and Tottenham both very catchable. However, I am expecting our form to take a bit of a turn for the worse, because if we look into our inbox, we will come down and we will very quickly find the bit of news that I put in the Discord that says Pontus Dolberg is currently injured for 4 to 5 weeks, which basically means he's missing the rest of the season, because we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of the season left. And if we look at our last fixtures to end the season, I'm glad we're pretty much already safe. We have to face Arsenal, Chelsea and Man United as our last 3 games of the season. Before that, we've got Wolves and Palace today. Then we'll have Liverpool in the FA Cup semi-finals, Southampton, Burnley, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United. And we're going to be facing all of those teams with 17-year-old Sonny in goal, which is great experience for him. Let's look at the positives, Let's look at the positives. We've also got another really good goalkeeper through our youth academy as well. We've just had our youth intake. An Irish youngster, Sion Ede, comes in, and his attributes aren't amazing at the moment, but given he's 15 and he's another 5-star potential rated player, we've got 2 very good young goalkeepers coming through. And when you can't spend loads of money, having good young players coming through our youth academy is very, very handy indeed. And in fact, we've got quite a few of them. So Yannicki and Travers we already knew about. Caesar we already knew about as well. Hugo Chulosi is the next Kaka that we bought in the January deadline day episode. And he's probably going to be up in the first team next year, hopefully, getting some proper game time there. Reece Sayers is another one, 17 years old, very highly recommended from our youth academy. So, we've got a number of good high prospects in the under-18s as well. Obviously, anything with a youth contract next to their name has just come through from the intake. So Alex Henderson, a very good tackling left-back, needs to work on his pace, very highly rated there. David Campbell, a midfield right, doesn't quite fit our system at the moment, but you never know what it's going to be like going forwards. Samuel Binns at centre-back or right-back, looking like he could have something about him as well. So plenty of players. We didn't really get any sort of obscure nationalities come through, but we have agreed free transfer signings for 2 youngsters. If we just go in here and go get rid of the... are they... let's go ins. Okay, we're bringing in some new staff members as well. Here we go. So we have agreed a deal for Jakub Fernandez. Free transfer coming from where's he coming from? I can't remember now. He's coming from San Felix. That's it. Scouts thought it was really highly recommended. He was in the next gen top 50, so free transfer. We're bringing him in. Aitor Zabala is also coming. Spanish. Sorry, why did I say Austrian? He's definitely Spanish. Playing for Danok Bat Club de Fica. Again, looks like he could be pretty good. A young centre back, going to be sort of joining our youth academy and coming in. And Park Jin-oh, another one from San Felix, the South Korean, who's already capped at under 23 levels. He's 18 years old, so looks like he's definitely going to have something about him as well. So three young players coming in to sort of add to the very good youth intake that we've been having recently, which is absolutely wonderful. But today we are going to be taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers and then Crystal Palace. So let's go and select the team and we'll be right back. Okay, this is how we're lining up for this one then. Sonny is in goal. Oh, in fact, what I haven't done is I've picked my whole squad and not called up another goalkeeper. So do we go for David Ebe, who is actually in our under-23s team, or do we miss him out? And can we... are we allowed to call up? No, we're not allowed to call up. He's ineligible and he's not... He's already involved in another match day. I thought it might be an age thing. Right, well, in that case, it is going to be David Ebe that's called up. And he is going to replace on the bench... Cash in. I'm pretty sure we don't need cash in because we've got Holgate on the bench as well. So there we go. Job Done. Right. Sonny in goal. Williams, Bernard, Bielik and Buchanan at the back. Castro, Bird and Garner in the middle. Farias in behind Delap and Nketiah. And yes, we've been in good form. We've secured Liam Delap for next season as well. We've already got that one secure. So his loan is going to be here for another season, which is very, very good to have, because he's got 20 league goals, I think, this season. Maybe 20 goals in all competitions, or 20 league goals. But he's playing very, very well. Right, Wolves. Rui Silva in goal. Semedo's still there. Chancellor Mbemba, Rob Holding, Johnny, Trincao, Krunic, Roca, Neto, Jimenez and Kaleri up front. Adama Traore's there. Trossard's there as well. Kouambe's on the bench. So, yeah, not a bad team. It seems like quite a slow back four, but... we need to improve our chance of qualifying. No, we owe Wolves revenge. Always revenge if it's there as an option. Always revenge. Go and get revenge for something that we can't remember what happened. Sonny will be fine, but we'll let Dennis go and deal with that. Right, big game. Derby v Wolves, getting towards the end of the season with a potential FA Cup playable as well, because we've got the semi-final v Liverpool coming up. So it's going to be tough arse beating them, but you never know in a one-off game how that's going to work, as Rio Silva goes long with his kick. Jimenez flicks it on, but Sonny is there. Long clearance, no messing around from the young keeper. And Nketiah loses that header, but Delap picks up the loose ball. Farias, ball through. Castro's in, and it's a goal! 1-0 inside 10 minutes to Derby. Come on, and Sonny had his part to play. A big hoof forward up towards Eddie Nketiah. I mean, I don't think Nketiah actually wins this header. No, he doesn't. Semedo beat him, but it fell to Delap. Farias, great run forward from Castro, wasn't tracked, and then a lovely finish into the bottom corner. 1-0 Derby. Krunic on the edge. Buchanan intercepts it well. Garner into Bird, up to Farias. There's Castro again. The two Man United boys linking together. What a ball through to Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah! Oh, he's missed. He was pretty much round the goalkeeper, and he's missed. What a terrible effort. It's all gone pretty quiet. 40 minutes gone. Castro has a corner. Swings this one in. Bielik's there with a header. Knocks it down. Farias is there. And Bielik with the header down. I thought he might go for goal, Bielik, but he seemed to have vision that no one else does and managed to sort of flick it downwards with the back of his head. We'll see it in the replay. Castro swung the corner in. Bielik just... Oh, no, he didn't. He did just knock it down. And Farias gets on the end of it. 2-0 up before half-time. Let's give them a bit of praise so they come in all joyful and happy into the half-time team talk. But 2-0 up against Wolves. What a fantastic performance this has been. We will outstretch the arms and say we've created loads and the score sheet reflects it. Let's not change anything. Sonny playing well. Everyone playing well. 2-0 up, second half. Here we go. Sonny clears it out to the left. Not a good clearance. Trincao easily picks that one up. Raul comes forward into Semedo. Nelson Semedo gets around the tackle there. Puts it into Trincao. Trincao cuts back on his left foot. Mark Roca. Trincao again into Krunic. Back heel to Raul Jimenez, into Kaleri to Krunic. Just holding the ball on the edge. Trincao with a curling effort. Sonny's like, don't worry, lads. That's going wide. Don't worry. So 20 minutes to go. We're going to make a quick change up front. Liam Delap is going to come off to be replaced by Damari Gray, who we know does like to play up there as an advanced forward because of his pace. So that'll be the first change. I think we'll make some changes elsewhere on the pitch in a minute as well, as Neto has the ball. Oh, Brandon Williams is about to get sent off. What an idiot. Oh, I've got to be more on the ball with telling people on yellow cards to not get stuck in. Like, ease off tackles is what I actually want to phrase it. But so, Brandon Williams sent off. We do have Laborde and Holgate on the bench that can play right back. So I think we take off Nketiah. We leave Andre Gray up front on his own. We put Holgate back there. And we're 2-0 up. We've got a good advantage. 10 minutes to go. We may actually just drop down to... Yeah, with 5 minutes to go, we're going to just drop down to retain, potentially. Let's just see what happens with this highlight. Adama Traore into Semedo. Ball in. Bielik heads it away. Lovely. Mark Roca. Kouambe's come on. Semedo. Ball in. Neto with a header. He's put it wide. And, yeah, we're going to just drop down to retain the ball, please. 4 minutes to go-ish. Sonny on it. Into Bernard. Out to Holgate. Castro. Back to Max Bird. Garner takes over. All the way back to Sonny again. Long hoofed clearance. There's going to be no one there because we're down to 10 men. And Rob Holding picks it up. Nelson Semedo. Semedo on the right-hand side. Ball down the line. Adam Troy is going to have the pace, definitely. Cuts it back. And there's a ball there. Buchanan. Fantastic tackle from Deschamps Bernard. And Buchanan just hoofs it away out for a corner. And it's going to be Pedro Neto to take this one in. Swinger left-footed. Deschamps Bernard's there again to head it away. And Holgate, who for some reason is our lone man up front in this position, has done very well to hold the ball up and now sprint back to right back, please. 4 minutes of added time. It looks like we're going to hold on, although hold your horses. Pedro Neto again, corner, back post this time. Traore over the bar. Is Sonny going to get that clean sheet? It looks like he is. He is. 2-0 win. Come on, Sonny. Come on, the boys. Lovely, lovely stuff. Well played tactically. A very good win for us. We'll talk to, where is Mr. Williams? Brandon Williams. And just say, pointing the finger, you can't get sent off in a match like that. Make sure you learn your lesson. Oh my. That pushes us up into 8th. Newcastle have a game in hand. But we are 1 point off a European place. We are 3 points off Tottenham, who have 50, with games in hand over both of those teams. This could be, if Sonny can perform, we could be in with a chance of snatching a European place. And given the fact that Ebisole has had £72,000 paid to him for avoiding relegation in the Premier League, means we are numerically and officially safe in the Premier League for next year. Let me know down below, does that give us a little bonus into the transfer kitty or some sort of bonus in terms of a signing or something like that? Let me know down below. But this is superb. I mean, if we have a quick look at this, and look at our trend, it started really well, absolutely in the mire midway through the season, and we've just gone on such a run right now, up into 8th position. It's going really well. Right, Crystal Palace at home up next. Okay, so for the game against Crystal Palace, there's a few little changes. Gray's going to come in up front next to Delap and Nketiah getting a little bit of a rest. Laborde's going to come in at centre-back. Holgate's going to start at right-back. Hickey's going to start at left-back. And Sibley is coming in to replace James Garner, who's struggling a bit for fitness. But yeah, suspensions galore, injuries, a few bits of lack in fitness. 2 games quickly back-to-back is always a tough one. And the FA Cup semi-final coming up. So a little bit of rotation, not too much. But we're going in with the 4-3-1-2 again that served us very well since we've dropped the wingers off. And yeah, I mean, we'll have to look. It's interesting, this net spend, because you really have to think about who you want to bring in and what formation you're going to play. So we made the decision not bringing in Mahrez because we went away from wingers, and we had players that allowed us to do that at the club. And I think it's been the right decision. I mean, the form has been very, very good, but we're first in the form table. Wow. Okay. We've been on a good run. Go out there and impress me. I didn't really want to bring reference to the form table. We're first in the form table. Oh my God. We really have been playing well. We'll let Dennis go and do that again. But yeah, and I feel like it makes you think so much more, because obviously if we weren't doing Net Spend FC, there were so many players I could have gone and bought for our 40-50 million pound budget to just fit the system we already had. But you have to think so much more technically about who's available, who's a bargain, and what shape it can move into. I've really enjoyed it. Lee Kang-in puts the ball in. Holgate heads it away. Iheanacho is going to pick this one up into Soumare. Soumare into Bruno Fuchs. Bruno Fuchs into Capaldo. Capaldo holds onto the ball, and there is a run here in behind, but luckily no one going down the winds. Now, this is the first time I think we've used the 4-3-1-2 against a 3 at the back formation, or a 3 centre-back formation. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it gets on. I'm sort of thinking it should allow us to push more people forward if we wanted to go to the attacking formation at home. But Hickey, left-footed, cross in, Delap with a header. It's terrible. Gray keeps it alive. It hits the post. It's bouncing around, and Kovacic gets it away in goal. Kovacevic gets it away in goal. But a positive start nonetheless. We seem to be on the front foot. Bruno Fuchs over the ball now. Puts it into Capaldo. Soumare. Great ball through to Jayden Bogle, the ex-Derby man. Jayden Bogle, and Sonny, what a save from the young goalkeeper. I tell you what, this is going to be such good experience for him. And young players do progress better when they have more game time. It's just that I didn't really want to... He's a backup goalkeeper, right? He is nowhere near good enough to be our first choice goalkeeper. So we'll have to see how this goes. Let's go on to attack for the last sort of 15 minutes of the first half and see how it goes. Well, it made absolutely no difference because it's 0-0 at half-time, and Sonny still with the one very, very good save is the only real talkable? Is that a word? Highlight of the game? We'll go with it. It's the only talkable highlight of the game. yeah, go and put on a worthy display for the media, because I think we are in front of the TV cameras as well. And then we'll just go for the old pump the fist so you can make a real difference, try and get a bit more green across the board. And we may have to make some subs at some point. We've pushed Farias up into the complete forward role, and he doesn't really enjoy it. Sonny, long loopy kick. Oh my word, where is the Crystal Palace defence? They were trying to stop us playing out from the goalkeeper, and it's giving Gray the advantage. Cuts it back. Farias, oh my god, he's hit the post from about 5 yards. Oh my word, that is a dreadful, dreadful finish. Lee Kang in, free kick in, Tanganga down the other end, he hits the bar as well, but someone was offside. Tanganga was offside, so we actually get a free kick for it. Right, let's make some... Oh no, it's a highlight. I don't like making changes when a highlight's about to start. Lee Kang in, under pressure, and Lays gives it back to Sumare, into Lee Kang in again, up to Candido, Luan Candido, under pressure, good tackle from Sibley. Sibley into Delap. Delap to Holgate, into Farias. Farias, there's a run from Holgate, but everyone's ignored it and gone all the way crossfield ball to Gray. Back to Hickey. Hickey, left-footed ball in. Delap at the back post. Header! Oh, it's off the base of the post and goes wide. Right, we're going to stick with this attacking formation. Farias off. We'll bring on... Let's bring on Eddie, and we'll push him out to an advance. We'll get the pace either side of Delap. Demario Gray's not actually having a great game. In fact, let's change both of those. And we won't. We'll put Vasilev in here because he's the one that prefers to drop a bit deeper. And Jason Knight also not having a good game as the ball winner. I will admit it's not a role he's really suited to. We're going to bring on Bielik in there and hope that Laborde doesn't get sent off on a yellow card. In fact, let's learn my lessons from Brandon Williams. Not touchline, player instructions. Ease off tackles. There we go. Right, Laborde, do not get sent off. Free kick, Idrissi with 20 minutes to go. In it goes Sumaro with the header, and Sonny. Oh, it was at him, and he's palmed it into the side netting, and it's 1-0 Crystal Palace, and we've rolled the dice with our substitutions, and Sonny, that is not good. That is really not good. That is terrible goalkeeping from the youngster. But right, let's demand a bit more from them. 15 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, and we're really not creating anything. I mean, we've had chances, but we haven't put them away. And is it going to be that young goalkeeper mistake that's going to be the difference? We've got more with a throw into Capaldo. We basically need to nick the ball and get it forward quickly. More. Sumare under pressure from one of the strikers. Out it goes to Jaden Bogle. Back to Tanganga, and you can just see here Crystal Palace just playing out a bit of time. Sumare, ball through. Iheanacho in a bit of space. And he's fouled. And Deschamps Bernard, he's off. I didn't even realise he had a first yellow. Well, that was silly, wasn't it, in the 94th minute? Bielik can just drop in for now. I mean, there's not long to go. We're going to be racking up these suspensions. I'm going to have to look at maybe starting people on ease-off tackles and take off that a little bit as Castro heads it away, and it's going to be full time. I'm sure it is. It's a 1-0 loss. We did get back into it in that second half, but just not enough. I'm going to say I'm just going to say unlucky. I don't think we need to be harsh on them. We're outperforming what we expected this year by quite some distance, but if we had won that game, we would have gone into a European spot. We would have gone into 6th. No, we wouldn't. Goal difference. Gutting. Absolutely gutting. But it's been a very good season. Deschamps Bernard is getting out. Crystal Palace actually get out of the drop zone, so good for them with that win. As Bernard's now going to miss the semi-final through suspension. We're not going to do the semi-final. I'm expecting us to get absolutely battered against Liverpool. We're going to be back for the end of the season, probably the game against Man United, and then just a little recap. If we somehow beat Liverpool, we'll come back for the cup final because it's a massive game for Derby. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Get your comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. Why not leave a little subscribe? It's free, right? It's free to subscribe if you're enjoying the videos. Tickle that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you want. I'm not that fussed about it. I get a little analytic that says this many people have subscribed and this many people have notifications. Doesn't bother me. I assume it always pops up in your YouTube channel video log anyway. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out. Cheers.